here to talk to you today about these Tombow Fudenosuke neon color brush pens. So these came out quite a while ago now, and I have a review on the original colors, so I'm going to link that video for you shortly, but I think what we'll do is do a quick swatch of all the colors together, and I'll tell you my thoughts on the neon colors. So when they first came out on the Tombow website, I do have the email subscription only because I like to see what new products Tombow comes out. I love Tombow. They're probably my favorite stationery brand other than Zebra. Basically, my favorite brush pen of all time is probably the black Fudenosuke. And I'll tell you why. I guess between that one and the Pentel Fude Touch, they're my two favorites. Basically for headers, like the main black brush pen that you go to use every single day, those are the two. And the problem with the Fudenosuke is that they dry out really, really quickly, especially if you use them every day, which in my case, the black one does get used every single day for absolutely everything. I reach for it all the time. And so when it comes to the colors, I do tend to shy away from these particular ones because they get so dry. And usually the only reason I'm using a colored brush pen in my journal is, to color with. The smaller ones I do tend to use as headers. But without further ado, let's get into all the swatches and then we'll talk about them a little bit. I will not be doing blending techniques with these particular brush pens because they're small brush pens. I only do blending techniques with the larger ones because I do only use these for headers in my bullet journal, and you want to cover a larger area, you want to use a larger brush pen like the Tombow dual brush pen, for instance. So without further ado, let's do this.
I want you more than money. I wanna float on downstream, go and find my wild dreams, yeah. I'd kill to feel it all shake you like a twisted mind game. I'll be burned by your flame, oh. Ups and downs, no in-betweens, fire and ice, burn gasoline. You know I love it, you know I love it. Love and hate, romantic sin, fire and ice, gone with the wind. You know I love it. We're the kind, burning blind. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. Northern lights, roaring skies. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. Don't break my heart, just break free. Just let me see your bad streaks. Maybe they'll match my freaks, yeah. I'd kill to see the stars.
A couple of thoughts on these. So I can tell this is my original set. I do have two sets of these colors. I did buy them at the same time. I think I opened them up at the same time. And I can tell that they're definitely drying out because when I go to write down strokes, you can just tell that they're not as juicy as they once were. So I don't even use the brown. I don't think I've used the brown once. That one was probably the driest. And the red doesn't even look red anymore. It kind of looks like a faded pink almost. It's kind of weird how to describe it. The new brush pens, so this black hard tip one I used for the title and for down here, I can tell that's brand new because it's juicy and it has a nice firmness to it that just is so nice. And I really like that when you first open up a pen and then you break it in and you get used to it. The soft black tip, definitely you can tell that it is because it's softer. So this is kind of where when I talk about hard brush pen tips or soft brush pen tips, it really does affect the quality and the look, the overall look of your brush lettering or hand lettering. So here you can tell how much larger the lettering is because of simply the tip. Same size of tip, just softer. Now, These are the dual brush pen, so I wanted to include all of these just to show you the difference, but this is the dual one, and the black is the same as the soft tip, and then the gray is also a soft tip. But the problem with this one is because I've used it quite often and I've already almost shredded the tip, so I do need a new dual pen, and that's simply why it's kind of a mess, because it's almost done for. Like it's been used a lot. So the neon colors reminded me of the same of this, like the hard tip black pen. They were really pretty. I was surprised you could actually see them on paper quite well. And the orange one literally hurts my eyes. That's how highlighty it is. And I noticed that they didn't have a purple. So I don't know if they can't get purple in a highlight color, but it kind of bums me out because pretty much like the yellow and green look very similar. And then the orange and red look similar. So it would have been nice to have a purple. The neon red doesn't really look neon to me. I think out of all of the colors, I think my favorite would be the pink. The pink and the purple are my favorite, which is kind of a bummer because you don't get a purple in the neons. But that's just me complaining. But overall, I would have to say that Tombow Fudenosuke, the hard tip black brush pen, is my all-time go-to fave. I don't like the soft tip as much because, again, it's a little bit more flimsy, harder to control. The hard tip black brush pen, amazing. If you guys are looking for one pen, this is the pen you need. So if I was to look for something a little bit softer, rather than reach for this one, I would go to the Pentel Fude Touch. And that's my final conclusion, my final opinion. I have had questions on this in the past because people want to know which one do I like better. Well, I do like them all for different reasons. These ones are a bit drier, but the fact that it's a hard tip, it's firm, it's so easy to control, I would definitely reach for the hard tip over the softer tip. It's just, it really does come down to the size of the lettering you want. And honestly, third go-to choice would be the Zebra Funwari, but they don't give you as much color selection. And also, because the Pentel Fude Touch did come out with new colors, I'm hoping, I don't know this for sure, this isn't me saying that this is going to happen, but I'm hoping that Tombow also comes out with new colors, because that would be really, really cool. Tombow is one of my favorite brands of stationery, and I talk about them in every single video. I use the products in every single video, so I really would recommend this brush pen. It is so amazing. And I'll leave it in the description link so you guys can check it out if you want to order them. They usually come from Japan. You usually do have to pay extra shipping, but I would suggest just get a big pack because you will go through them quickly if you use them every day like I do. And they're freaking amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, I would love if you would subscribe and click on that bell button to be notified every time I upload a new video. And we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.